I have a career for over 3 decades talking about people, and now I'm being talked about. Get the out of here.
A Lifetime original documentary.
You lean in when you're watching her. What happened? Tell me.
I do hot topics. I don't live hot topics.
She could forgive an affair, but an affair with a baby, that's it.
This is the culmination of everything.
A little less than a week after Wendy Williams announced she filed for divorce from her husband of more than 20 years, Kevin Hunter, he broke his silence about the split, saying, "He is going through a time of self-reflection and am trying to right some wrongs." The self-proclaimed queen of all media cited irreconcilable differences in the divorce filing against Hunter, who was the longtime executive producer of her namesake talk show. Hunter told People magazine in a statement that he is not proud of his recent actions and take full accountability, and apologized to his wife, family, and fans. "I am going through a time of self-reflection and am trying to right some wrongs," he told the magazine. 28 years ago, I met an amazing woman, Wendy Williams. At the time, I didn't realize that she would not only become my wife, but would also change the face of entertainment and the world. I have dedicated most of our lives to the business empire that is Wendy Williams Hunter, a person that I truly love and respect unconditionally, Hunter continued. The divorce is the latest twist in an already tumultuous few months for the talk show maven, who returned to the air in March following a 2-month hiatus after dealing with what she said was some health issues. At the time, she addressed some of her marital problems on her show, saying, "I'm still very much in love with my husband, and anyone who's been married for 5 minutes or 500 years, you know, marriages have ebbs and flows. Marriage isn't easy." More. Wendy Williams shares the worst advice she never took. In her 2003 memoir, Wendy's Got the Heat, she addressed her stormy marriage, saying she first learned of her husband's alleged infidelity soon after the birth of their son, Kevin Jr. "It has made our marriage, and I know this is cliché, but it's true. It's made our marriage stronger," she told Vlad TV in 2013. "I love him, and he loves me, and we addressed it head-on." Meanwhile, Williams continues to battle Graves' disease and her struggles with sobriety. Last month, she revealed to viewers that she has been living in a sober house. She announced earlier this week, however, that she will be leaving the sober house soon. In his statement to People, Hunter said that he continues to fully support Williams in her new life of sobriety, while I also work on mine. Behind the fame and red carpets, stars like Erin Moriarty and Daisy Ridley bravely shed light on Graves' disease, urging others to prioritize their health. When you look at some of the biggest names from Tinseltown, they may seem untouchable at first. However, under the glitz and glam of red carpets and flashing cameras, several stars are battling a condition that rarely makes headlines: Graves' disease. From Erin Moriarty to Wendy Williams, the autoimmune disease has affected some of the most recognizable faces in entertainment. Many celebrities have taken their time out to speak about what they're going through, spreading awareness amongst a crowd that might not have even known something called Graves' disease exists. Let's take a look at a few of these journeys, starting with The Boys star, Erin Moriarty. We have all seen Erin Moriarty be the badass soup that she is in Prime Video's The Boys, not afraid of standing up to the Homelander himself. Well, turns out she is equally strong in real life as she uses her platform to spread awareness about Graves' disease. A few days ago, the actress posted a photo dump on her Instagram as she got candid about her Graves' disease diagnosis. Moriarty wrote that autoimmune diseases may show up differently in everyone and urged her followers not to ignore the signs. She added, "If I hadn't chalked it all up to stress and fatigue, I would have caught this sooner." Giving readers and others who are battling the disease, Moriarty wrote, "Graves' disease is a condition of the immune system that affects the thyroid gland, causing the body to produce the thyroid hormone in excess quantity, aka hyperthyroidism. Further, the thyroid hormones affect multiple organs in the body, and thus, Graves' disease can affect those organs as well, via Mayo Clinic." Daisy Ridley, from the world of Star Wars. Daisy Ridley was diagnosed with the autoimmune disease in 2023, and she opened up about her journey to women's health about a year later. After suffering from symptoms like a racing heart rate, weight loss, and fatigue, the actress chalked it up to exhaustion from work. However, the diagnosis later revealed the truth. She urged women to accept the fact that they don't always have to pretend to be fine. If something is upsetting their health, it is their right to speak up. Ridley told the magazine, Wendy Williams, the fan-favorite television host has unfortunately been facing multiple problems with her health, including dementia, aphasia, and Graves' disease. Wendy Williams was hospitalized in 2019 for issues related to Graves' disease by a parade, after confirming that the tumultuous relationship between Wendy Williams and her estranged husband, Kevin Hunter, has been a subject of public fascination for years. From their highly publicized marriage to their messy divorce, the couple's personal struggles have played out in the media, leaving fans and critics alike weighing in on their drama. Now, Kevin Hunter is finally speaking out about their split, admitting regrets and claiming he is trying to right some wrongs. In an exclusive interview, Hunter opened up about the downfall of their 22-year marriage, his infidelity, and his attempts to make amends. His candid revelations come nearly 5 years after their divorce was finalized, a split that followed years of rumors, betrayal, and Wendy's own health and personal battles. The breakdown of the marriage. Wendy Williams and Kevin Hunter's relationship was once seen as a powerful partnership in the entertainment industry. They married in 1997, and Hunter became not only Wendy's spouse but also her manager, playing a key role in the success of The Wendy Williams Show. However, behind the scenes, their marriage was far from perfect. Rumors of infidelity plagued Hunter for years before it was confirmed that he had fathered a child with another woman. The scandal erupted in 2019, leading to Wendy filing for divorce and cutting professional ties with him. At the time, Wendy was also dealing with health issues, including Graves' disease and lymphedema, as well as struggles with substance abuse, issues that Hunter's infidelity seemed to exacerbate. Kevin Hunter breaks his silence. For years, Hunter remained largely silent about the divorce, allowing Wendy to publicly share her side of the story. But now, he is finally addressing the fallout, expressing remorse for his actions. "I made a lot of mistakes," Hunter admitted in the interview. "I wasn't the man I should have been, and I take full responsibility for that. I hurt Wendy, and I hurt my family. Right now, I'm just trying to right some wrongs." Wendy Williams wept as she prepared to meet 3 eligible bachelors in a dating competition. The daytime talk show host finalized her nasty divorce from Kevin Hunter last year. Wendy said during Hot Topics, "My hands are sweaty. Like, oh my gosh, today is the big day. Sorry, I cry when I'm nervous." Today, Wendy met the 3 finalists after the show put out a casting call to help her find a new boyfriend earlier this month, and hundreds of bachelors applied. Wendy ultimately chose to go out with a man named Mike who works in real estate and home improvement. Wendy went on at the top of the segment, "I'm teary 'cause I can't believe I have a show. First of all, I say that all the time. I can't believe I have a show, even though we've been on for 12 years. I can't believe I've been afforded such a great career, even though it's been 36 years. She added, "And I can't believe what I've always said to the listeners and now the watchers. If I wasn't married, I would certainly be using this as a casting couch. Honestly, it's really easy for me to meet men because I'm not shy at all. Even when I was married, but I wasn't dead," Wendy previously said of getting back into dating. "I certainly am in for a good time. I would like to have many boyfriends until I have the one. And when I say many, I would maybe like to stop and hone it down to maybe like 3. And they can't all be in the same zip code. That gets too confusing. What I would warn you, and what I would think about once you would see my event on Lifetime. Or if you go online, it's there, pieces of it and stuff. Don't get freaked out by me. I can only be me." Kevin and Wendy married in 1997, and they have a 20-year-old son. Kevin Jr. She filed for divorce in 2019 after Kevin allegedly fathered a child, reportedly named Journey, with Sharona Hudson. Wendy and her former show DJ, Buff, were linked for most of 2020, but the show replaced him with DJ Sus1. The former radio host also recently claimed she shared a one-night stand with rapper Method Man. Wendy Williams, the outspoken media personality known for her no-holds-barred commentary, shocked fans when she broke down in tears while filming a new dating competition show. The emotional moment came as she prepared to meet 3 potential suitors following her highly publicized and messy divorce from ex-husband Kevin Hunter. Wendy's emotional breakdown. I cry when I'm nervous. Cameras captured the raw moment when Wendy, sitting in her dressing room, suddenly burst into tears. I cry when I'm nervous, she confessed, dabbing at her eyes as her glam team rushed to touch up her makeup. The pressure of putting herself back out there after years of marriage and the trauma of her bitter divorce clearly weighed heavily on her. This is a lot, she admitted, taking deep breaths. I haven't dated in forever. And now, here I am, about to meet 3 men at once? What am I? The Bachelorette. Fans of the former Wendy Williams show host know she's never been one to hide her emotions, but this vulnerable side was a stark contrast to her usual bold, unfiltered persona. The backstory: Wendy's nasty divorce and starting over. Wendy's divorce from Kevin Hunter in 2019 was anything but amicable. After 22 years of marriage, she filed for divorce amid allegations of infidelity and emotional turmoil. The split was messy, with Hunter later fathering a child with his mistress. Wendy has been open about the pain of betrayal, admitting on her talk show that the experience left her broken. Since then, she's focused on rebuilding her life, both personally and professionally. But diving back into the dating pool on national television? That's a whole new level of exposure. The dating competition, what we know. Details about the upcoming dating show are still under wraps, but sources say it will follow Wendy as she navigates romance with 3 very different suitors. Unlike traditional dating competitions, this series is expected to blend humor, drama, and Wendy's signature unfiltered commentary. I'm not looking for a knight in shining armor, she previously said. But I do want someone who can handle me. And trust me, that's not easy. Fan reactions, support, and skepticism. As clips of Wendy's emotional moments circulate online, reactions have been mixed. Some fans applaud her bravery. Love that Wendy is showing her real emotions. Divorce is hard, and dating again is scary. Others, however, question whether a high-pressure dating show is the right move for her right now. She's still healing. This feels exploitative. Wendy, ever the fighter, seems determined to push forward. Life doesn't stop, she said in a recent interview. You either move forward or you get left behind. What's next for Wendy? Whether this dating experiment leads to love or just great TV remains to be seen. But one thing's for sure, Wendy Williams isn't done making headlines. As she steps into this new chapter, fans will be watching closely. Will she find romance? Or will the pressure prove too much? Either way, Wendy's journey promises to be anything but boring.